Hello you guys, welcome or welcome back if you're new here. You're getting a little message from Editing Bella because I just realized I never introed this video. So I thought this weekend being a holiday weekend, I could bring you guys along with me and see what kind of fun stuff I get up to. I do a couple errands, some cleaning, but also some fun cozy hobbies and some cozy shopping. And yeah, I just thought you guys would have a good time following along with me through my long holiday weekend. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're back, welcome back, and I so appreciate you guys being here. Let's get into a weekend in my life. Hey you guys, we're just doing a little weekend pool time. Sorry if you can't really hear me, I'm trying not to talk loud and be annoying. Here's Trevor. Currently he's trying to beat me at crossplay, but he's losing, so the sun feels so good. I'm loving it. I'm trying to get a little golden, get a little tan. A little tan, look at the nails. Still going strong. Still going strong. If you watched last week's video, you know. Anyway, I'm being annoying, so I gotta go, but cool. I'm not gonna show the pool because there's kids playing in it, and that would be weird, but just know I'm here, and I'm thriving, so. Whoa, jump scare. Ignore the crazy lighting. I am just about to straighten my hair. I don't always do this, but I don't know. I didn't do any. This is it, my hair fully out of the shower, zero product, just washed, just air dried. The only thing I did is put it up in my little turban. It's naturally, I have like kind of run my fingers through it, which I actually won't do if I'm wearing it curly because they just fluff and fluff and fluff and fluff. But yes, she's naturally quite curly, so ignore the giant mess in the back of my room. I'm going to do a bit of a blow dry on the roots, and then I think I'm gonna just straighten her because I'm in the mood for low maintenance. And any of my curly girlies, you know, curls are high maintenance. So I'm going for a couple low maintenance days with the straight hair for the weekend. So yeah, here's a before. And here's an after. Here is the after. She's still a little frizzy, but that's just how my hair is. I need to get a haircut. I actually have a haircut appointment next week, so hopefully she'll be a little smoother after that. I do use this Kirsten S blow dry mist. It protects up to 450 degrees, so that's amazing. I try not to put too much heat on my hair, and when I do try to use a heat protectant. I actually normally don't fully like straighten my hair with a flat iron. I normally blow it out, but I let it get a little too dry, and I didn't want to like re-wet it and then re-blow it out. So after I sleep on it, it will kind of flatten out, and I do have a little hair oil I can like put into some of these like drier bits. But like, yeah, I definitely need a trim. Yeah, I'm overdue. I actually had to reschedule my haircut appointment, which was for like 2 weeks ago, for next week. So hopefully, I don't know, how short should we go? Should we do like a bob moment? No, I'm never gonna do that. Never gonna do that. But anyway, all the curly girls know how nice it feels to have straight hair for a couple of days. I would never trade my curls for anything. I love them, but going a couple days not having to deal with them, you know, can be nice. It's like, you know, when you leave your kids at their grandma's for the weekend, it's like, yeah, I love the kids. Sometimes it's nice to have a break. Anyway, I don't know, I don't have kids, but anyway, this is the after. I'm gonna go chill downstairs, watch some TV, maybe do some coloring. Let's see what we get into. And two, they're gonna be heavy, so let's quickly take a look at what we've got and what we think we're gonna take with us. Okay, so this is my current day-bound collection, and I do also have morning, guys. It is Sunday. It feels like Saturday because it's a long weekend, but it is in fact Sunday. I am pretty much back where you left me. I am on my period, so I feel horrible, but that's okay because Trevor left to pick us up some coffee and some pastries. I think we're getting a croissant and a lavender lemon muffin, so I'm really excited about that. I'm getting a little latte. I'm watching a little YouTube. My house is kind of a mess. But yeah, we're just chilling here. I'm hoping after I eat a little something, maybe take some Advil, I'll be feeling a little bit better. And we are kind of planning to go to a vintage store today and then also hopefully to TJ Maxx. I want to get a new lounge set because the one I have now is like way too big and it just kind of like falls down. And I don't know about you guys, but I love having a cutesy little lounge set to hang out in whenever I kind of want to be like comfy, like in pajamas, but I don't want to necessarily feel like slouchy in pajamas. I kind of want to feel like cutesy in pajamas. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I'm hoping to go to TJ Maxx and find a little something like that. But anyway, for the next little bit, this is where I will be just chilling. I might read a little bit. Trevor's been working on a couple of certifications, just for his job, so he's been doing that and I've been reading, so I might do a little reading this morning. We'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, but it's like 10 a.m. We've had like a very slow morning, which is nice because yesterday we got up pretty quickly and I went to my mom's and hung out with my mom and my niece and my sister, and we just had a little family morning actually. I didn't get any clips of that because my family, not that they like don't want to be recorded, but it just was like, it was a family morning, you know. It wasn't the time for a vlogging. So anyway, yeah, here's where I am. I will check back in later. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
Which one's mine? Probably the lighter one. I imagine this is yours.
Well, let's taste it and see. Let me do a little tasteroo and see which one's not sweetened.
Yeah, this one's mine.
Yep.
Oh, that's good too. That's good. All right, you guys. Got my coffee. This is from Lucky Goat, a little local coffee shop where we live. And I always add my own sweetener. So.
Put a little much there, didn't you?
And by the way, this is the best sugar-free like sweetener that you can get.
You would have no idea it's sugar-free.
No idea. Okay. Let's mix her up.
We got a reveal.
I know.
We got a little muffin action going.
Ooh, that does look really good. Okay,
Does
this
it?
is the lavender lemon. And then we also got just a plain croissant because this is just fine. It's like not amazing, but it's not bad. Okay, what? It's like a little condensated.
Yeah, it was hot outside.
Yeah, that's really good. I think what's so good about this syrup is the vanilla flavor is so strong.
And it's high quality too.
Oh, so good. Okay, let's try this muffin. Okay. Flavor, very good. Lavenders, I feel like such a tricky flavor because sometimes it ends up tasting like soap. I don't think it tastes like soap, but I don't think you can really taste the lemon. Maybe it's in the like glaze that's on top.
I personally feel like you can, but I love lemon, so I feel like I tend to like seek that out.
Me too.
It is more in the glaze, I would say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the glaze is in the, or the lemon is in the glaze. I think the thing that's throwing me off is the texture. Like it feels like almost like maybe it's like gluten-free or something.
It feels more like it's like a bread than a muffin. Like a loaf.
Yeah, but even still, it's like almost like, you know, like how like whole wheat is like almost like grittier? It kind of feels like that.
But like in a good way.
I don't know, but it's really good. So anyway, that's our breakfast. We're gonna eat. I'm gonna keep watching YouTube, and like I said, might read or something like that. Hey you guys, it's a little bit later. And we are about to go run a couple errands. I want to go to Target. I want to go to TJ Maxx. I want to, oh, we're gonna, I hope there's volume on this clip. I guess we'll find out. I want to go to a vintage store. Anyway, hold on. Okay, anyway, I just thought I'd update you. I did like a little bit of makeup today. Trevor said I look like a vampire. But I'm feeling very vampy today.
She looks like a sexy vampire.
The theme of today is blood. Okay, this is a very precarious setup, but I thought I would do a little haul of what I just got at Target. Didn't go crazy. Most of this stuff was necessities, but hey, shopping's shopping, you know? So first things first, I'll take out Trevor's things. But he got these really nice like red shorts. They got the little Mexican flag on them, very cute. And then he also got, I guess I should say we, you know, because I can probably wear both of these things, which is fun. This little Levi's shirt. He's been big into the comic book thing lately, and I feel like this is a little comic booky. He's also very Western, you know? And then I got these. First of all, they're so soft. They're just these little workout pants. I've been really on my gym grind lately, and I love the little white stripe, like the blocking. And they're like a capri length, which is kind of outside my comfort zone because I used to never like wearing capris because I thought they made my calves look fat, but who fucking cares, honestly? And also capris are so in, and so I'm really vibing with these. Let's see, what else did we get in here? I got the best dry shampoo in the biz, or like the best like drugstore dry shampoo in the biz. This one will take me with like straight hair or curled hair, not curly hair, but like if I curl my hair, literally like 7 days, and it doesn't look disgusting. So love this stuff, and it was on sale, so yay. I also got a tinted sunscreen. This is the e.l.f. one. It's SPF 50. I actually have never really used a tinted sunscreen. Normally I just put sunscreen on and then I'll put product on top of that, which is fine, but I was kind of hoping maybe this would like, I don't know, like cut my routine down, make it a little faster. I got fair neutral, which as you can tell I'm quite fair, but I'm hoping that this color is good. And I'm also hoping that the coverage on this is exactly what I want. I'm wearing right now like a skin tint, so I don't usually wear a lot of stuff on my face since I have kind of gone through my rosacea journey, and I'll actually put a photo in of my skin a couple months ago. It's actually insane how much the treatment I've been on has been helping. So if you are having skin issues, take this as your sign to just go to the dermatologist, because I waited so long for literally no reason. Go to the dermatologist. But anyway, yeah, I'm hoping this works because I really do, especially with the treatment I'm on, try to wear a sunscreen every single day. So got that. We got some tanning oil. My pale ass always puts this on top of, oh, this is gel oil. No, oil spray. Okay. Yeah, I always put this over sunscreen, and I actually do find that it helps tan a little bit. Not crazy, but a little. I got some new air fresheners. These say soothe and restore, but they're like a nice like vanilla, like coconutty scent. So I thought this could be really nice for the summer. And then in the front little dollar section, they had these little sample deodorant sticks. First of all, the packaging on this is what drew me in. Like, these are so freaking cute. And they smell so good, but I was like, this is perfect to just keep in your bag, in your car. I have crippling ADHD, so I frequently forget to put on deodorant and won't realize until like later. So I'm gonna just keep these in if you need a little touch up throughout the day, especially in summer. Like, it gets so freaking hot in Florida, so I'm gonna have a couple of these going. They had another scent that was like a guava scent, and that one smelled really good too. And I almost got one of each, but I was like, what if I want to, like, I don't know, I just figured maybe it's better to have both. And then I went ahead and picked up just some little lip balms to throw in my bag. I always like to have a lip balm around. And this one was pistachio gelato and blueberry lavender, which just sounded delicious. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the pistachio one. I'm not like obsessed with the like packaging, but who cares? And then, oh yeah, it's definitely more blueberry than lavender, but like, look at that color. I do actually like that one better. These are really cute. Okay, yeah, and same thing, like have one in the car, one in my purse, whatever. So very happy with those. Anyway, yeah, that's everything that we got at Target. Again, not a ton of stuff, but I was really trying not to go crazy, and just kind of get some necessities. Both me and Trevor needed like a few new clothes. So yeah, I'm very excited about these. They're really soft. I'm excited to put these on. I might actually wear these later today while we do some house stuff. I was actually just saying to my vlog that I actually love that you got these, because I'm pretty, why is this an XO? I hope that's not too big on you.
What's the waist size on an XL?
Honey, in women's clothing that doesn't exist.
I think it actually, just looking at it, it looks significantly wider than my waist.
Yeah.
So,
I thought we grabbed a large.
I thought we did too. I'll run back in while we're still here and just grab the right size. I also grabbed you some ice water from the Starbucks in there. They refilled my bottle for me, so.
Nice. Okay, well, yeah, do you want to just, here, the receipt is actually right in here.
Okay.
So maybe take these, just see if they have a large, and if not, then just keep these and we'll try them on and see.
All right.
Anyway, after Trevor does that, we are gonna go to TJ Maxx. Like I said, I do kind of want to get a new little lounge set because the one I currently have does not fit me anymore. Ooh, we're flying all over the place. But yeah, anyway, talk to you guys later. Okay, you guys, I am terrible at this and forgot to film anything in TJ Maxx, but we got a big haul. So I'm gonna go through what I got. First things first, I got a set of little bralettes, like kind of these like tank top, like workout tops, like just like a black and a white. to go with those little pants I just got. I love these because I like just being able to throw this on and some pants, whatever, it's easy. Head to the gym. Then I did not find the like lounge pants I specifically wanted, but these lounge pants, well, this lounge set, I guess I should say, was on sale. So it kind of worked out. It comes with a little tank top, a headband, and then these just like sweatpants, and they're these like really pretty like dusty blue color. So went ahead and picked those up. Then, because I have zero self-control, I saw this little navy set and picked this up as well. Not because I needed it, but because I wanted it. So then there's some stuff in here that is Trevor's, which I guess I could show you, but it's just a bunch of clothes. So nothing exciting in there. But yeah, that pretty much sums up what I got from TJ Maxx. So sorry I forgot to film that. I also didn't end up getting anything from the vintage store. There was a couple things I saw that I liked, kinda, but I like didn't really know how to style them. There was this one like florally, like button up top, but I kind of was, sorry, my cat's kind of going crazy. But I kind of feel like maybe I need like a pair of white jeans or something like that to wear with it, and I don't have anything like that. Anyway, I just was like not sure how to style it, and you can't return obviously because it's a vintage store, and I'm trying not to buy things I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear or not, because I do that a lot and I have a bad habit of doing that, and then I end up not ever wearing it. So I didn't buy anything from there. I also found this Free People dress, but it wasn't like a vintage Free People dress. I think it was from like maybe 2012 or something like that, and it was cute, but it just like wasn't vintage enough for me to justify purchasing it for the price. And it's not like one of those ones that's like gonna come back around. It was just like really basic. So anyway, long story short, I didn't get anything, but yeah, that's kind of our shopping day wrapped up. I think we're home for the rest of the day. I'm probably gonna do some reading, chill, maybe color. It's kind of rainy out, it's kind of gloomy, so I think I'm just gonna have a little bit of a quiet evening. And if I get up to anything exciting, I will definitely bring you guys along. My orange baby is hunting some sort of squirrel or bird that is out there, and he has to keep his eye on it and make sure we're safe because that's his thing. But anyway, you guys, I'll catch up with you later. Good morning, you guys. This is the first time I'm saying hello to you, but you have already seen a little bit of my morning. Mute the TV. There we go. I have been just taking it slow this morning, drinking a little bit of coffee, doing some coloring, watching some YouTube. It is now like, I don't know, probably like 11, something like that. And I need to do a little bit of straightening. I have been quite tired today, so I'm not gonna do anything like crazy. But as you can see behind me, my like rot pile is a bit of a mess. Over here, well, Trevor is cleaning the kitchen. Over here, all my nail stuff is still out from when I did my nails, etc. Like if I turn you around, like our shoes are crazy. I'll at some point turn this around and show you that. Our entryway is just a mess. Yeah, we need to vacuum. We need to take some stuff to be donated, just like a ton of things. But for now, I'm taking it piece by piece. So I'm gonna tidy up my living room. I'm gonna put all of my coloring stuff away. I'm going to plug in the new air fresheners I got. Just kind of like all the, it's just clutter. It's just clutter everywhere. The dog's toys, you can see here, just clutter. So anyway, figured I'd bring you guys along with me because this is a very realistic part of the weekend, which is the cleaning part. So most of what I'm gonna do today is relax. It's Memorial Day, so I have the day off, but it's hard for me to relax when my space is a little bit chaotic. So I'm gonna do a quick run through of the living room, and then I also think I'm gonna do maybe a little bit in the bathroom, like take the trash out, and that's like kind of it. Maybe wipe the surfaces down, and then maybe do a little bit of laundry just so I'm ready for my work week that starts tomorrow. But in general, we're doing low key. So I'm gonna start with the living room, and then I am going to move into the dining room area, and I'll kind of move you around as I go. But yeah, join me while I clean. You guys, and just like that, well, just like that for you, my house is pretty much clean. I do think I might vacuum in a little bit, but I'm gonna chill out now, and we are still like doing some laundry, some of those like little things, but in general we are pretty much done. So I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit, maybe read. Like I said, I've been feeling pretty tired. I am on my period, so I'm pretty exhausted, and tonight Trevor is going to grill us some steaks, so I'm excited about that, and I think I'm gonna make some like potatoes and some broccoli and stuff like that, so I might bring you along when we get to cooking later today. My lips are so dry, I need to get some chopstick. But anyway, yeah, I am done cleaning for the day, and I'm just gonna chill here, maybe watch some YouTube, maybe read a little bit, I don't know, but whatever I get up to, I will bring you guys with me. Hello guys, we made a little run to Dairy Queen to try their new things. This is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch dipped cone.
Then we got the Fruity Pebbles shake over here. Yeah,
I already ate a little bit off the top of this one. I think it's pretty good. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Let me try this one. Ooh. What do you think?
I like it, but I think I like the Fruity Pebbles more.
And it's still crunchy.
Which is shocking because I'm a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. Ooh, that was very messy.
This is really good. It just tastes like cereal milk. Okay, here, let me. I wanted to like let this firm because I don't like when you like first get it, it's kind of soft. This is not bad, but the milkshake is better. I would definitely get the milkshake. over this. This is so messy though.
Really messy.
Anyway, we're just gonna eat these and chill.
And try not to spill it all over ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Okay guys, this is about as far as I got on my little drawing. I've been listening to Silver Elite while I do this, and now I need to go cook dinner because it's like 6 p.m. So I am gonna go work on that, and then after we eat, I might come back to this, or I might come back to it another day. I was just telling Trevor I really need some more markers because so many of my markers are drying out. Like you can see here in the gray how streaky it is, because they're getting pretty dry. And honestly, the gray is like not even the color I really wanted to use. I really wanted to use this like very light blue color, but my light blue is pretty much fully dried out, unfortunately. So yes, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, that's all she wrote for now. I'm gonna go cook some dinner, and I think I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We're gonna make potatoes and broccoli and steak. So let's go do that. I'm gonna keep listening to Silver Elite while I cook. I'm on, I think, chapter 4 or 5, and I need to get to chapter 12, I believe, all the way through. So I need to do that by Thursday, so I have time. But this is the only audiobook I'm listening to at the moment, so I figured I'll listen, catch up, and then that gives me a bit of flexibility. I also have been reading Feathers So Vicious, but I've been really enjoying reading this at night before I go to bed, which is kind of funny because it is a dark romance, but it's a dark fantasy romance, and so far it's so good. I am, I think, almost 30% through. Let's check. Let's see. 23, so more like 20% through. But yeah, this has been pretty good so far. Definitely on the darker side. One of my friends, Brooke, recommended it to me and then did give me a little bit of a warning that it is a bit of a dark romance, because you know they're kind of like a spectrum. But yeah, so far I have been really enjoying it. I think I enjoy reading it at night because it does have like kind of a dark, mysterious vibe. And I've been putting on like some nice some nice like background ambiance and reading, but I do kind of want to pick up another book to kind of read during the day, and I've been thinking about shopping my physical TBR, so maybe we can come look at what I have on here. Let's see. Okay, the physical TBR. Okay, so like just to kind of like show you what everything is, we have, this is more like fantasy. So these are like my book of the month. These are not all fantasy. This is a mystery. This is like a fiction or another. This is fantasy. This is honestly more Trevor's book than mine. It's Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I may at some point read it. We'll see. Guess that's fantasy. Dystopian, mystery. These are fantasy, and then fiction, romance. And yeah, I believe that's all of my TBR. So yeah, this from here over and here over is my physical TBR. So I just got this book and I've been thinking about reading this. So we could pull this out. It's a nice like floppy. This is like a really good paperback. It's got like such a good texture. And I was really enjoying, the last two books I read was The Bridge Kingdom and Just Friends by Haley Pham, and I was really enjoying having a fantasy and like just a romance. You can come by, babe. Going at the same time. Yeah, enjoying a fantasy and a romance going at the same time. So I might pick this up to read while I also read Feather So Vicious, because I imagine that's going to be quite dark. This is going to be quite lighthearted. I also have been thinking about Tom Lake, which is a bit of a fiction style romance. I picked this up in New York last October when I went with my family, and I just was like super drawn to the cover. It's so beautiful, and it's got these like, what is this called? You know, when they're like kind of rough. Anyway, but yeah, I think that this is a beautiful book and I really like the idea of this, but I'm thinking maybe this is gonna be more emotional. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We do also have Book Lovers, which is the only like recent Emily Henry book I have not read. But I don't think I'm in the mood to pick this up. I've started this a couple different times and just never really been able to get into it. So let's see. Let me read the back of this one again. Yeah, it's like, when does this take place? I'll have to look this up, because if this is like in the fall, which I'm pretty sure Sleepless in Seattle is in the fall, I think I'm gonna have to hold off on this one. But if it's either nondescript time or if it is in the summer, I'll pick it up. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on with me right now. I'm going to start cooking. Let's go. Okay, so the potatoes I'm gonna be making is a recipe that Trevor and I make a lot. So I'm just gonna wash. I always like to check to see if it says already washed, and they're not. So we're gonna wash these. Anyway, so I'm gonna wash these and then I'm gonna cut them into little pieces. Whatever I don't use, I will put it in the fridge. So anyway, yeah, they're like these little baby potatoes. So I'm just going to quarter most of them. So they're like this big. And then if I get like a really small one, then I might just like half it. But like the goal is kind of to make them all relatively the same size. So I'm gonna do that. So see, like this little teensy tiny one, like I might just cut this in half, I guess. I don't know, just so there's like some exposed, but it's so tiny. And I'm gonna cut off any like yucky bits. Now I'm going to boil these till they're like fork tender, and then I'm gonna take them out, put them on a baking sheet, and I'm gonna put some like olive oil and some Parmesan cheese, which actually I don't have Parmesan cheese, so I'm gonna use this cheese, which is the like Toscano cheese. I'll put a picture of it, from Trader Joe's. It's so good. It's very similar to Parm, like very hard cheese, but it's like a little funkier. It's got like a little bit more flavor, so I basically just sub that anywhere I would use Parm. So I'm gonna boil these. I like to start those before we do anything else, because I like to let them, basically the boiling kind of helps with cutting down on the amount of time they have to spend in the oven, but they still have to go in there for a while, so that way they'll get crispy. So I like to start them before I'm like ready for them, you know what I mean? So that way I basically like to start them early so they have plenty of time in the oven, and I'm not like waiting on them, if you know what I mean. So now I'm gonna wash my broccoli. This is like broccoli, what did it say? This is baby broccoli from Trader Joe's, and it does say it's washed and ready to use, but like maybe that's why it's like the bag was kind of wet, but like that kind of creeps me out. So I'm just gonna wash them again just to be like extra safe. So okay, I like my broccoli to be like a little bit crunchy even once it's cooked. Like I don't like it to be mushy. So I'm actually not gonna, like, I've just washed that to like prep it, and I'm just gonna leave it over here in the colander because I'm going to end up putting that on the same pan I cooked the potatoes on, and let that go together. I'll probably throw them in the last like 20 minutes I have on the potatoes because I really like to, like I said, I don't want it to get like too soft. So yeah, that's kind of all the prep. This is a super easy dinner. And these are like super easy recipes because once you kind of like cut everything, you're basically done. I am gonna need to grate some cheese, but I'll probably just grate it like over the pan once I have everything laid out. That'll be really easy. And yeah, that's all for now, but I'll check back in when the potatoes are boiled and we are getting ready to put them in the oven. Okay, you guys, so the potatoes have boiled. I'm just draining them now, letting them dry off a little bit. It's really nice because it gets so hot. Typically, most of the water just evaporates. Okay. Now I'm gonna put them on our pan here and mix them all around. And then I'm going to season them. And I'm not gonna go too, yeah, that was a beautiful angle. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Basically, just a little. This is like a multi-purpose seasoning. It's got salt, spices, garlic, onion, etc. So, yeah, it's just like an all-purpose seasoning, but mainly like a salt, garlic powder situation. You can overdo it with the salt on this, so. And then I'm gonna do a little extra garlic powder because they're potatoes, so yeah. Cute, okay. And then I don't like to do the cheese yet. Sorry, I know my head's like cut off. I didn't want to go set my whole tripod up again, so you're just propped on the counter. But yeah, all I've done so far is put some olive oil on here and the seasoning. It smells so good, actually. And then I preheated my oven to like 375, probably 350. And eventually I will put the broccoli on here, but I'm definitely gonna let my potatoes kind of get color first. Now, bottom of that was hot. Okay, anyway, stay. Now I have these cute little pot holders. I'm gonna put this in the oven. And I'm gonna set a timer for probably 20 minutes to check on it. Then I'll probably add the broccoli. I'll probably season the broccoli with the exact same seasonings that I did the potatoes. Then I'm gonna put some of the cheese on top, probably like 10 minutes after that, and let it go for another 10 minutes for a total of like 40 minutes on the potatoes, 20 on the broccoli, and we'll see. I kind of do everything by vibe, so we'll see what happens. All right, you guys, there's the the finished result. I'll show you my finished plate. Ignore my dirty oven. Okay, you guys, I am in bed for the night with my, trying to grab it, Kindle. I have Feathers So Vicious on here, if you can see that, but I have gotten through a really good amount of Silver Elite today. I think I'm on like chapter 11 or something like that, so doing pretty good for book club so far. And yeah, I just thought I would come and end the video here because all I'm gonna do for the rest of the night is read and then go to sleep. So I have got my little cozy ambiance set up and my little mood lighting set up, and I'm ready for just a nice cozy evening of reading. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for coming along with me this weekend. I hope you had a good time. I know I definitely did. I always love filming these because it kind of motivates me to maybe do a little bit more in my weekend than I typically would. This weekend was already pretty packed, but there definitely were, you know, just like a couple of things that I enjoyed taking along with and doing together. So if you enjoy these kinds of videos, let me know, and I definitely will try to include more of them on my channel. But other than that, I so appreciate you guys being here. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of those good things, and I will see you back here next week with a new video.